Hello, YarnTubers. Welcome back to Dana's Wanderlust Crochet. And today is December 7th, Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. How many of you, like anybody who is seeing this part, is watching the replay, but raise your hand if you were deeply affected the first time you watched Pearl Harbor with Ben Affleck and that other actor. I think the other actor is better. Sorry, Ben. Um, but I bawled when I just sat there and the tears streamed down my face because consider this. Every boy in your high school graduating class was wiped out in one day. Think about that. There were whole high school graduating classes wiped out in one day. All the guys you went to high school with, if we had been alive in 1941, and waking up one day to find out every boy and some of the girls that we graduated high school with had been wiped out the day before. That that gets me. That gets me. I wasn't even alive in 1941. I don't know. I didn't know anyone who died that day, but I did. I sat there in tears. Oh, yes, Beach Girl. I sat there with my husband in that single wide POS rusted out mobile home that we got married in, watching Pearl Harbor, and tears. I couldn't stop the tears streaming down my face watching the scenes of the Pearl Harbor attack. It had never hit me just how long it lasted and a lot of the details. Yeah. Think about that. Think about waking up and finding out that every boy you graduated high school with was wiped out in one day. So yeah, ever since, sitting there with my husband, and I kept saying, okay, here we go. I kept saying, those boys, all those boys, those are our boys. I mean, I didn't know any of them, but still, those were our boys. And it is, the way I understand it, it was a pointless attack. I mean, one general knew that by attacking us, he said, all we've done is awakened a sleeping giant, and that's what happened. The Doolittle Raiders, they were trained there in Willows, California, according to the little sign and pictures on the wall of the cafe, that they were trained there for those short takeoffs to take off on, a ship and then go bomb Tokyo. The whole thing was pointless, and all those people died on both sides. It was pointless, and it was all about, wasn't it about trade relations or something? I don't know. I don't even know exactly what the point of contention was. But for them to bomb us at Pearl Harbor was pointless, because then we turned around and killed so many people of theirs. Yeah. I believe, and I wasn't alive at the time, but I believe we were pretty much trying to stay out of this war. But it was inevitable, because it wasn't just with the Japanese, it was with the Germans, and we couldn't let what the Germans were doing continue, because they were planning on taking us over too. So our government, in order to protect us and the people that they were attacking in Europe, these are just my personal views of someone who was not even alive. Yeah, I believe, I'm not positive, But I believe I saw the second one hit, the second tower hit live. Not positive, because that morning it was like Wayne got up first because he was working. No, I was working days, but he got up first. I wasn't ready to get up. And he turned on the TV. I could hear him at the other end of the apartment. And he goes, honey, come here. Because the first tower, I believe, had already been hit. Maybe the second tower did too. I don't know. I don't remember what sequence of events, that they were. I heard that they were tracking a plane that they had lost contact with that was coming up the Potomac. I believe that was the one headed for the Pentagon. All I know for sure is that they were hit, and Wayne called me out to the living room, and I said, does this mean you will be called up? And he says, possibly. Probably. He wasn't. But because he was Navy, but there was a call out after that a couple years later for overseas contractors, and that was the direction he was starting to go. But yeah, I remember where I was for that. But and then I remember going to work, and everybody just kind of had this weird, there was just this weird feeling, and everybody's talking about it. And this idiot that I was working with, some spoiled little, it still boils my blood. Oh, from Shanksville. And I'm from Queens. It was awful. And firemen are still, I know, yes. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, at work. I was working at the Fred Meyer Grocery Warehouse in Clackamas, Oregon, and it was just I can't even describe the feeling, that everybody was feeling. And I was talking about it to this guy that I was also an inventory auditor with. I don't even remember his name. But it boils my blood when he looks at me and he goes, I'm not going to war for somebody else's BS. And I was instantly ticked. I go, that is your BS. Oh, I know. And I walked away. Every ounce of respect I had for that kid, he never gained back from me. Yeah, we constantly took pot shots at each other after that, but yeah. And it wasn't that he wouldn't go to war for it. It was that he was so disrespectful of the people who do go to war for that. Good morning, Kim. And it was so disrespectful, of his freedom to say something that's stupid. That's what got me. But yeah, the first time I watched Pearl Harbor, yes, I know there was a lot of creative license in several of the storylines in that movie. I'm sure that it was worse than the special effects of that movie showed. But all I could say was, those are our boys, and they're all dying. Yeah. A lot of creative, stuff. They had to make it a movie. When there's more people in here, I'll tell the story that my husband told me about one day when he and a couple buddies were stationed at Pearl Harbor, and they were walking down a trail, and they met up with some Japanese tourists. Oh. Okay. So, and I also would like all of you to check out the link to Amber's latest video in the description box about her 2024 goals. And she's got a really lofty crochet goal, and I want us to be her cheerleader in 24. Let's cheer her on. She deals with, you know, the ups and downs of her life, and at the same time she's showing us these inspirational, you know, pieces that she's crocheting, and let's cheer on her big lofty goals for 2024. I will be doing a Scorched Earth challenge, you know, doing the Scorched Earth challenge, recap of 23, and you know, Scorched Earth challenge for 24, and that means get all those whips done. That's what the Scorched Earth is. Done or ripped out or thrown away or whatever. Get that burden off of your shoulders. But she has the most amazing goal, you guys. And I want you to check out her video. And let's cheer her on. I know there's bad angle, but I need my coffee. I need to open up the curtains and go on duty. Oh, come on. My tablet, there we go. There we go. Okay. And I'm starting my last day with this company with 22 hours on my clock. I'm going to put pre-trip and save. There we go. We're on duty. On duty. I'm opening the curtains. But please, even now, go check out, you know, if you want to, I'll still be here when you get done. Go watch Amber's video that's linked down below and check out those goals. And let's not be critical. Let's not look down our noses. Let's not be negative at all. Let's be her cheerleaders and gracious when she has trouble, you know, getting through some of those. And let's be cheerleaders and encouraging when she succeeds. Because she's amazing. She is amazing. Yes, go check out that video, please. So this is my last day with this company. Okay, let's see. I just cooked my very last thing out of the fridge, and that was pork belly. Got that done, and tonight or this afternoon when I get home with the truck, I start the process of emptying it out. I have so much in here, but I'll at least get stuff off of here that I want to put in the yarn bus, because I'm going to be a week and a half or so, 2 weeks, maybe even longer in the yarn bus while I get started with this other company. Mom and her buddy are flying to Vegas to watch the National Finals Rodeo. My DM with this company, his daughter and her buddy are competing at the all-in barrel race in Vegas. I think it starts on Thursday. Now, it's from what I understand, what I've learned from Mom, is that the Cowboy Channel Plus, it's a paid-for subscription, is live streaming it. So if you want to see the all-in barrel race, I'm going to guess, I haven't looked. Oh, Taylor LT lives in Vegas? That's awesome. I didn't realize that. She probably told me 50 million times. Hi to Taylor. Hey, just saw you on up about to go to bed. Tonight will be my 14th night in a row. Okay. I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you, and I'm glad you made it home safe from work. Anyway, the Cowboy Channel will be live streaming, but my guess is that there will be some all-in barrel race videos go up after each day. So you might check in all in barrel race 2023 for the next week or so. Apparently she lives there. Yeah. So for the next week or so, you'll probably see some videos go up of the all in. Because, I subscribed to the Cowboy Channel just so I could watch. If you do watch a video that includes runner number 140, that's her friend. Her friend's last name is, I forget, but number 140 is my DM's daughter's best friend. My DM's daughter is number 193. So, both, I believe, Thursday and Friday. Oh, Gina Pike had a giveaway. That's wonderful. We'll talk about giveaways here in a little bit because I'm also going to do a live with I'm going to give away a handful of things a week from today. So anyway, you will probably be able to see some all-in barrel race videos. Go number 193. Whoop whoop. And 140, her best friend is running. So they left on Monday. They either got to Vegas yesterday or they got to Vegas at least by yesterday, if not the day before, because today is Thursday. Today's the first day of the race. Yeah, number 140, whoop whoop, and 193. So we'll cheer them on, just like we're going to cheer on Amber. The link to that video is in the description box. If you guys want to pop down and go watch that video of hers, we are going to cheer her on in 2024. That's what we're going to do. Oh, yeah, go 140, yeah. Oh, if I see her, okay. Okay, Kim, I see what happened there. If I see her, I'll tell her. Hopefully she'll come in and we can tell her. On the Knitting Turnpike channel. Check that out. Yeah. So, yeah, those are things that are going on. We're remembering Pearl Harbor and how I sat there and bawled when I watched that. I just couldn't believe all those boys were just wiped out. And I feel like it was a dumb reason. I do feel like we may have had to enter the war at some point because of the Germans and what they were doing, because the Germans were planning on attacking the U.S. But that Japanese attack was just senseless. It just didn't make any sense. Okay, have a good night. Have a good night. Her night is starting right now. She works nights. Okay, so yes, let's cheer on. If anybody sees Taylor, tell her she won. I may have her email address somewhere. I'll have to check later today to make sure she watches the Knitting Turnpike's giveaway winner reveal. If I do that, I'll find a link to the video. And we want to remember all those boys that we lost on Pearl Harbor Day. And we want to check out the link in the description box to Amber's video about what her goals are for 24. We are cheering her on because, wow, I just got all warm and fuzzy when I watched her talk about what her plans are. I'm like, yes! She's like the crochet triathlete of 2024. Let's cheer her on. And she deals with all the things. Somebody came in and trashed her house when she left one day. Her mom is in and out of the hospital. Her oldest daughter was in the hospital. As far as I know, I don't know. Robin will have to give the update. I'm pretty sure her daughter's not in the hospital right now, but don't quote me, because I haven't seen anything since her 2024 video. And oh my goodness, she's going to be a crochet triathlete in 2024. So let's support her. And that just, and I envy her. I know that she's going through tough times, but the way she handles it, she goes through these struggles, but the way she handles it, and she still makes sure she has time for her art to get those pieces out. And this goal she has for 24, I'm just excited about it. I'm so excited for her. So let's support her in that. Okay, time to... Any of you like Kerrygold? I like Kerrygold. I like Kerrygold. And when I buy food for myself, it's just for myself. I'm not feeding a family. So, yeah, I'm not rich or anything like that, but I'm not feeding a family. Makes it easier. I'm going to be buying some chuck steak, chuck roast, chuck eye, whatever they have at Albertsons on my way home. I love chuck. Kerrygold. Isn't Kerrygold great? It's even better than Tillamook. Now, if there's no Kerrygold available to me, I will get a Tillamook. Now, Tillamook is an Oregon company, and the Tillamook Dairy Company has been around for, a million years. I don't believe Tillamook is available everywhere, but we love Tillamook too. But Kerrygold, come on, you guys. Kerrygold! Okay. Oh, ouch. I cut my finger yesterday on that plastic salad kit container. I'll be dabbing that with some peroxide later on. It's sore and it bled for hours. It's not very big. See that little red spot right there? It's not very big, but it's tender. My finger hurts. I'm going to whine about my finger. Okay. Now it's time to pour the coffee in, put in my chocolate, stevia, and electrolytes, and the Kerrygold. And I've learned that Tillamook used to be over in Tillamook, Oregon, which is on the coast. Ooh, that's full. I'm going to have to sip that down before I put the lid on. But they have moved to Eastern Oregon. Like, whoa, I spilled it. Out by Hermiston and Boardman. Yes, I'm constantly bumping it. Yeah. It's like wah, wah, wah. It's sticking out there. Yeah. It's a little tender and it's sore. I felt it while I was tossing and turning in bed last night. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I cleaned up my little spill there because I bumped my coffee on the pull-out desk here. I will be completely cleaning this truck in the next day or so. And then taking it back, and I'll give them all, I've got 1, to 3 keys for this truck. I've got one in a hidey key, one on my belt, and the one that goes in the ignition. So I'll be giving them the keys and turning in my fuel card over the weekend. Saturday or Sunday, I forget which. Not that I forget which. I don't know which. Depends on how long it takes for me to clean out this truck. We are talking about you, Amber. We are talking about you, and I've been sending people to your link in the description box. We are going to be your cheerleaders in 2024. We are cheering for you. You are going to be, I've been describing you as the 2024 crochet triathlete, and we are going to cheer you on. So I link you guys who haven't seen that video, go ahead and go down to the description box, check out her video, see what I'm talking about, and then I'll still be here. We are Team Amber. That's right. We are all Team Amber. We are not Team Life Gets in the Way. Amber can do this. Team Amber. That's right. You know, I have some stuff from Amway. It's like immediate. It's like immediate. I can't think of the name of it, but it's like, it's immediate. And I don't know, I'm kind of an old cowgirl. I don't, yeah, we are cheering you on. We are. I could actually put some L.O.C on this and it will help draw out anything that's in there. Last week, you guys probably don't remember, but I had a spot here on my chin. I mean, one day it just kind of started to swell up and be sore. It was a zit, right? And then I got some little ones, 2 or 3 little ones right here at the point of my chin. So for 2 days straight, I just dabbed L.O.C on it. This is an old trick that I learned from my stepmom years ago, like grade school. And yeah, like within a day, within like 24 hours, this big one kind of turned into a little bit of a dark scabby looking thing. And then the next day, all of them were gone. What she did was, she told me one time I had a zit on my face. She goes, get your finger wet and dab a little soap on that. And by morning, it'll either be gone or it'll have come to a head. And I've done that for years. But I'm sitting there going down the road and I kept, you know, touching this thing. Kept touching it. Kept, you know, couldn't get my fingers off of it. Finally, I realized I had some L.O.C sitting right next to me. And I dabbed L.O.C over my chin and it was gone in 2 days. Well, it was dried up and looked like a big scab on my chin the next day. And I was live and I was looking at that in the camera. I'm like, oh, Dana, that's so attractive. But yeah, I mean, it's organic. So it worked really well, really well. So anyway, Amber, we are talking about you. We're talking about Pearl Harbor and how I bawled. The first time I saw that scene in the Ben Affleck movie, I mean, I realize it's a movie, and not all the storylines in that movie were probably true. But watching whole high school classes of boys get killed in one day, I just sat there and bawled. Just bawled. Those are our boys. I mean, I went to a small high school and I sat there and I thought about every one of the boys that I graduated high school with getting wiped out in one day. Oh, and I'll tell you guys the story my husband told me. When he was stationed at Pearl Harbor, him and 1 or 2 of his friends were walking up the trail away from the harbor. And they met these Japanese tourists. And they stopped them and said, hey, where's the Arizona at? The USS Arizona. And Wayne and another guy put there, you know, it's right down there at the end of this trail. And they walked on. And one guy just immediately, I guess, was fuming, and he turns around and he goes, right where you left it. I guess that's true. It's right where they left it, but those tourists, they weren't. I mean, this was in the late 80s, early 90s, so they had nothing to do with it, seriously. But still, wasn't that spot on? Right where you left it. Huh. Okay, so today is my last day on this. This is my last load with this company, and I plan on getting there by 1300. Anybody know what time 1300 is? I should be there by 1300 at the latest. And I will T-call the load, terminate call the load, so that the guy who's going to deliver it at 11 o'clock tonight can grab it. And then I'm going to bobtail over to Albertsons to pick up some food for the yarn bus. Then head home and start unloading and cleaning. And like I was saying yesterday, I always carry a lot of stuff in a truck because I live my life in the truck, and I'm going to live my life in the truck. My crochet life, my YouTube life, all the things are happening in the truck. But I have more in here now than I've ever had in a truck, and here I am having to get out now. Oh well. But I start orientation on the 19th. Oops. My lid is on backwards. You know how you do that? You gotta turn it the right way and tighten it the right way so that the whatever hand you're picking it up with, that the hole is where it's supposed to be. Constantly doing that. Okay, let's do a DVIR, which is it's a vehicle inspection report. It's from my pre-trip. I gotta send a message. It shows that everything's cool. Everything's cool with the truck. Okay. Who's gonna drive today? Because I don't want to drive. I want to crochet. Who's driving? Raise your hand. Okay, let's do a DVIR. Pre-trip. Truck 11. There we go. Copy. Pre-trip. Safe to drive. Next. Certify and submit. Okay, now I've got to do the trailer. All of this stuff got taken care of before we went live. Now I just have to send the report. Safe to drive. Next. Certify and submit. Let's do this. Okay, and I gotta make sure my hours, I haven't, I don't know, certify and submit. Okay. I don't know why Tuesday, I thought I did that. Now yesterday was Wednesday. I only had one trailer. Hello. I didn't have this other trailer. Not on Wednesday. Da-da-da-da. Save. And that is my bill of lading number. I didn't have that other one anymore. Da-da-da-da. Save. Okay, certify. Then I've got to certify, I got to fix today's, make sure today's is right. Yep, it's got both those trailers. I don't know why it does that. It's really irritating. It'll list the last two trailers that I had hooked onto, and it's like, no, for the last couple days I've only had one trailer. One trailer. Kind of irritating. Hopefully this other system that Chima uses, I think they use PeopleNet, and this is called Samsara, which has been pretty convenient once they put it in my truck. It's been pretty good. I haven't had too many complaints about it. It still gets kind of buggy at times because I think it's still a pretty new system. Good morning, Ellen. Oh, okay. Thank you, Beach Girl. Hi, Rebecca. I'm doing good. Christy. Yeah, Christy makes some magic salve. Okay. Yeah, that's all I want to do. So, yeah, I just want to crochet. Now, Amber is way busier than I am, and she gets 10 times more crocheting done than I do. She gets a whole lot more done. So who's driving for me today? Because I just want to crochet. Ellen, are you driving? I'm getting short timers disease. I want to get done with this truck and do a ton of videos, tutorials, and all kinds of stuff. And we are doing that live channel relaunch a week from today at 10 a.m. Pacific. So that's going on. Let's shut these off. Who's driving? Because I don't want to drive. Nope. Okay. All right. Nobody's going to drive me around like Miss Daisy. Wow, there's snow on top. No, that's not snow. That's fog. There's Chima. Hi, Chima. That's where I'm going next. Okay, shut off this dome light. I got to turn you guys around. I'm going to roll down the window and look at the sky. You wouldn't want me to drive your... You know what? If I can drive it, you can drive it. Can you drive an automatic pickup, pull on a trailer? Then you can drive this thing. Let's get your husband to drive, and then you and I will sit in the back and crochet. There goes another Chima. Pork belly. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay. It's rainy, it's dark, it's cloudy. This should be a great drive up I-5. We are in Oregon. We're in like, I think this is considered Ashland, Oregon. There's towns right here all bunched up against Medford, Oregon. I think this is, this port of entry is, oh, let's do a tug test. Tug test! Trailer's attached. Come on, baby, don't hold on me. Come on, baby, let go. There we go. Here we go now. Tally ho. And it is the very last load for this company, so I'm going to be driving extra careful. And we should be in the yard by 1300 at the latest. Okay, we are on the drive line and out the door. Oh, I forgot the dang cord. Oh well. I'll plug you guys in with this one. I was going to put the really long one on. Whew. Okay. I will, absolutely. You know, Robin was talking to me yesterday about how much flooding is going on in the Seattle area, that people are getting like airlifted out. And then, who you watching? You watching Ryan Hall? Ryan Hall, y'all. I'm going to be home. And then on the 19th and 20th, I'll just drive up to Vancouver, which is basically Portland, Oregon. And I need a little air. I'm kind of sweaty. It's going to ruin my trucker bath. Ryan is the man to watch. So if any of you want to know about the nation's weather, I mean, never mind the Weather Channel, go on YouTube and watch Ryan Hall Y'all. In fact, if you type in the word Ryan and then start to put in the H, I betcha he's the first suggestion that comes up on YouTube. Ryan Hall, y'all. Definitely the man to watch. So I'm gonna practice just a little bit. It might be kind of noisy, but I gotta get the window's starting to steam up a little bit from cooking the pork belly. Good morning, Paula. Yes, that's him. Thank you, Ellen. That is him. Yes. Yeah, I mean, nothing against the Weather Channel and what's his name that's gotten so famous with them. But, Ryan Hall. He's the guy. And then locally, in Idaho, in the Treasure Valley area, which runs from like Baker City to I think Mountain Home, Idaho, all along Interstate 84. That's what we call the Treasure Valley. And we watch Cody and his posts on YouTube. Treasure Valley Weather Headquarters is his Facebook page, and then his group is Bottom Line Weather for the Treasure Valley. And then because he grew up in the Denver area, that whole area along I-25 is called the Front Range. It's the Front Range of the Rockies. And he's got a group about the Front Range, Denver and the Front Range weather. So he does weather predictions on Facebook for the Treasure Valley and for Denver and the Front Range. So that's Cody. Oh man, I gotta leave this down a little bit. The windshield just wants to steam up. And I know that's kind of noisy for you guys. Okay, so we're coming into the south part of Medford. I want everybody to start waving at my friend Terry, T-A-R-I. She lives here with her husband Greg. And she's my red aspen nail lady. It's not too noisy. Well, let me get this going. Hopefully that's probably going to be noisy too, but I got to get that steam off the windshield. Yeah, Terry Lynn from my Red Dashes nail party last week, she lives here with her husband Greg. This is the area that my husband Wayne grew up in. They all went to Eagle Point High School and partied a lot. Sounds like that's all they did. It was the 80s. Yeah. So Terry lives here, and I met her at Wayne's Memorial. She was, her and most of his high school buddies were very nice to me, but Wayne's family, let's just say they were turds. They were absolute turds. And they still are. They are awful. Which reminds me, I need to go to the Social Security office and get my name and get all the paperwork done for when I retire, because I'm going to, because I'll be getting his Social Security. Hi, Diana. Oh, thank you, thank you. Hopefully I'll make it over to Utah a little bit more with this next company. I'm feeling, I mean, I'm going to try to talk them into sending me first to Idaho so I can get my mail, because I haven't got my mail for so long. And then I hope to get some runs down to Phoenix. Oh, isn't this weather lovely? Pacific Northwest weather. This is what I grew up in. It's 43 degrees out, so when it starts getting down below 35, I start, you know. Hi, Marion. Did you see I posted a picture of your stained glass yesterday? It's beautiful, you guys. Check out the community tab. And Marion's, I've got several people's work posted there, and then more will be posted today. Yeah, Pam, I don't want the snow. I'm kind of a chicken, I'm a chicken trucker when it comes to that. Well, we sure like Ryan. Ryan's great. And I like Cody on Facebook for the Treasure Valley and for the Front Range over there in Colorado. Treasure Valley, Idaho. Front Range, Colorado. He does both. So I was telling everybody earlier, the first time I watched that Pearl Harbor movie, you know, big blockbuster movie, I just sat there and bawled during the attack. Just bawled, because I realized those were our boys, and they were caught so off guard. Everybody was caught so off guard, and whole high school graduating classes of boys were wiped out that day. And that just, oh, I thought about my graduating class and tried to imagine what it would be like to wake up one morning and find out every boy in my graduating class had been killed, and several of the girls. Ugh. It was gut-wrenching for me to watch that. I did not like it. Okay, I'm slowing down to 55. Because the water's running. I gotta be careful. In fact, I'm kicking off the cruise. Because the water is flowing. It's really thin. It's not like lakes of water. But believe it or not, an 80,000 pound, you know, rig can hydroplane just as easy as a Prius. So I'm just gonna keep it. Because visibility's down, you know. Probably the heaviest traffic of the morning is right now, so I mean, Medford isn't Portland, that's for sure, but I don't need to get in that big of a hurry. I would like to be in Portland, like in you know, right now, but it's not worth it. I don't have any deadlines other than I need to get this load to the yard dropped with paperwork so that the local driver can deliver it tonight at 11. 2200. Can you hear that rain on the windshield? It's loud. So is the defrost. The defrost is working really well. I just shut it off to see how much it steams up. I'll turn it back on. So yeah, we're talking about Pearl Harbor today and how awful that was and senseless. And believe me, I'm not anti-military, anti-war. I just feel like the reasons for them attacking us were ridiculous. And it was ridiculous because of all the losses on both sides. But joining the war in Europe, we had to, in my opinion, because you know what, I don't believe in some of the things that went on in the Zoom group, and so I left. Yeah. I mean, we don't all have to be best friends for life, but there is no reason for being rude and ganging up on people and bullying people. My mama bear comes out when that happens. Yeah, Marion, did you see I posted a picture of your stained glass blanket? It's beautiful, you guys. It is gorgeous. It is over there in the community tab. Just scroll down a little bit. Now, the other thing I'm talking about today is Amber from Foster and Crochet. I want you, I mean, even go down into the, war is always stupid, evil people. Yeah, well, what was going on in Europe, I believe that we had to fight the Germans. We had to. We had to stop what they were doing. It's beautiful, Marion, and everybody who saw it was really impressed with it. You're doing a great job with that blanket. So I was talking about Amber again. Amber's link to Amber's 2024 goals video is in the description box. We are Team Amber. Go watch that video, even though you watch it right now, and then you can come back to the live or go wherever. But we are rooting for her. As busy as that gal is, she has like the triathlon of crochet in her 2024 goals. I'm calling her, hi Joanna, I'm calling her the 2024 triathlete of crochet. I love her goals. It just made me feel so warm and fuzzy to hear what her plans are. Now I will be doing renewing my Scorched Earth Challenge, and Scorched Earth Challenge is that in 2024 you get all those whips, and I've been doing this for what, 3 years now. That I look at all my whips, my list of whips, and I kind of prioritize them, and the goal is to get them done. Even right here in the truck, I've got the Darla sweater. The Darla sweater I think I'll work on while I'm home. The Noah scarf is going to take some time. It probably won't be ready by the first of the year. But the Noah scarf, I am really doing a deep dive into those first 11 chapters of Genesis, and I'm making sure that when I submit it to the testers, that I'm confident I am not misleading anyone. And that is a deep dive. So that may take longer, because I work on that just a little bit every morning during my Bible study. And of course I want the Montana ready for State Fair. I want to keep going on the crystal sweater, and I've got an old project. It's even here on the truck, and if you Google beautiful bolero, hey, oh, I was opening, okay, it was just a little tiny cut, and it just dribbled. It didn't like gush. It did not gush. It, let me turn on the defrost again. It kind of kept dribbling, and I kept wiping it off and sucking on my finger and doing all the things. I had bought one of those like salad kits from the truck stop. So in the upper tray were things like you know, the bacon, the ham, the cheese, and the eggs. And then in the lower tray, the lower bowl portion of it was the lettuce. Well, being on this carnivore plan, occasionally I'll buy that. And I just opening it, I cut myself on the edge of that plastic and dumped out the lettuce and mixed up all the rest of that in the bowl part, and I munched on that going down the road. That was so good. It's really good. But I dumped out the lettuce. But anyway, opening that, you know, it had like a plastic tap going across the edge. When I did it, I cut my finger a little bit. And it took hours to get that dribbling of blood to stop. Oh, that's graphic. I'm sorry. But I got it taken care of. It finally quit. I finally put pressure on my finger by folding my finger. I mean, you know, like bringing my fingernail down towards the palm of my hand. And it's on the underside of that middle knuckle, so it just folded up and it put pressure on it. Duh. It was just annoying. And, you know, it's still stings. So, just a reminder that a week from today, this next Thursday, I will be going live, doing some giveaways. It's my channel relaunch. We're going to talk about the fruit garden and how that did this year. The fruit garden blanket. I'm going to be doing some giveaways. Robin says that she will donate for giveaways. So anybody else, you know, has something. This is definitely a crochet related channel relaunch going on a week from today. So anybody who wants to donate something, maybe a digital pattern or something, or like I think I'm gonna give away I'll drop ship a book, a crochet book. I'll decide which one to do. I'm thinking about doing a crochet book off of Amazon. I hope to have a couple of guests up. If I can get StreamYard to work, crying out loud. I hope to have a couple of guests up, especially the ones who are donating prizes. If anybody wants to donate a prize, they're welcome to come up and, you know, join me on the stream. Or not, whatever you want to do. And, yeah, so I'll drop ship or I'll do a Kindle version, you know, whatever the winner wants, whether they want the actual book or whether they want a Kindle version, and it depends on their location. I'll probably give away a Amazon gift card or two, or I'm going to try to find like a yarn pack. Like I used to give away, I used to go to Love Crafts and I would give away packs, you know, like 10 packs of paint box yarn, Simply Yarn or Simply Cotton. But it is hard to catch Love Crafts with any amount of stock of those color packs. So, you know, maybe I'll look at Mary Maxim, I'll look at Annie's, see what's going on over there. I'll look around at Yarnspirations. They're kind of spendy, but I'll take a look. I haven't been on that website in a long time. Or Lion Brand, something. Premiere, we'll see where I can find a decent, you know, amount of skeins of yarn in a color, like multiple colors. I think those are great for giveaways, but, you know, I gotta look for that stuff. I gotta spend a little time this coming week getting ready for that. So anyone who wants to donate or come up and be a guest for a few minutes. Oh, did you see Amber's video? What do you think of her 2024 goals? We are supporting Amber from fostering, you guys. I have linked her video down below for her 2024 goals. We are Team Amber. We are cheering her on. Maybe I'll give away a wool Jeanie. Those are pretty cool. Try to find a better price than what I see on Amazon. Holy cow. Ridiculous. One of our great viewers, Shelly, she found, isn't it great? I love it. We are going to cheer her on. She will be the triathlete of 2024 in crochet. Wow, this rain is bad. But there is no reason to get a hurry. Yes, I'm anxious to get started on my next chapter in life, not only in real life, but also on my YouTube channel. But no reason to get in a hurry. Oh, you are way behind. Mara, I think you should refresh the live. Uh-oh. Is that a... We got a problem up here, I think. I'm not sure. I can't see that far. I can only see about a quarter mile. What is going on here? Saw that one truck get over in the left lane, and now auto hauler's getting over on the right. He's probably going to switch back over to the left. I think it's just somebody driving slow like me. But look at, I mean, the mist, the water coming up into the air off of the pavement is huge. I may not make it until 1400. If it's like this all the way to Portland, I really have to be careful. Because yes, big rigs, hydroplane, just as easy as a Prius. Just as easy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kim. Best I got. Yeah, see, oh, I see that. The middle of the screen is like the dividing line. So on the left side, where the chat is all blurry. And I mean, these wipers are working as fast as they can. Crazy, crazy. Oh, that's not a school bus, that's a personal bus. Oh, they painted the top to seal it in. They've got solar panels on top. One of his vents is kind of flapping in the wind. He lives in there. Blacked out the windows. Come on over, buddy. Good for you. Good for you. I still would kind of like to do a build out. But not right now. I've got things to focus on right now. Oh, quit your nagging at me. Nag, nag, nag. Or I could turn on my Garmin. Well, I can't see very well either, that's for sure. Oh, Mama's got an affiliate link. I'm going to check that out. For the wool Jeanie. Okay. I love my wool Jeanie. Someone just sent me a message, but I can't see it. Da-da-da. Wow, what a mess, you guys. And it's loud. That rain is loud. Rolling for Jubits. Rolling for Jubits, you guys. And I always just sound of the rain is relaxing, don't you? Oh no, to me, I mean, yeah, if I was just sitting, I would be relaxed. I would be like crocheting in a very meditative way, but hearing that rain while I've got my hands on the wheels is like, oh no, I'm doing my best to keep my eyes open and see through that mist up ahead, because I can't see I can only see about a quarter mile. Like I look in the camera and it looks like there's nobody ahead of me for a quarter mile. That is not true. In front of that box truck are 2 cars, and you can't see them. That's for sure, Diana. Yeah, white knuckle. Otherwise, ideally, I would be sitting at home meditating on a crochet project, listening to the rain on the top of the yarn bus, with the heater going, coffee in my Dooley cup, Dooley giving his mama some coffee. I sure miss that boy. I miss him so bad. Oh. The connection we had was unlike anything I've ever had with an animal or a human. You know, yeah, apparently Robin was saying that there's so much flooding going on in the Seattle area, which is way north of Portland, but up on I-5, that people were getting airlifted out yesterday, or the day before. I don't know what day it was. Maybe they still are, I don't know. Okay, I left from just south of Medford, Ashland, Oregon. There's a big way station there, a big port of entry along I-5, and I just pulled in last night. The way station was closed, but there's a huge truck parking lot there at the way station. So I pulled in there last night and spent the night. And of course our yard is up by Jubit's. It's like we share a fence, like the back fence of Jubit's is part of our fence there at our yard, there behind the truck wash. So that's where I'm headed today, and I am taking my time. Yes, you are way behind. refresh. Well, you can go watch Amber's video that's linked in the description box, and then come back. Any of you who wants to do that, I encourage you to, because we are Team Amber 2024 Crochet Triathlete Amber from Fostering Crochet. We are going to cheer her on. She is our Athlete of the Year next year. It's ambitious, it's exciting, and I don't care if she, reaches those goals or not. I am just so excited for the effort, for, the goals, and the fact that that's what she says she wants to do, and we will cheer her on. Talk about needing pom-poms. Get your pom-poms out, Robin, wherever you are this morning. Okay, I got my mirror heater on because I need to keep drying the mirrors off so I can see out of them. Come on over, flatbed. Kind of cut me off, but whatever. He didn't hit me. I am happy he didn't hit me. Here comes another guy just going really slow, crawling up on my left. So, Lion Transportation Company. And I will signal him over when he gets out ahead of me. He's got Washington plates on the trailer. Okay, come on over, Lion. If you want. He might be going up to past that flatbed, I don't know. Normally I do 64 miles an hour through here because it's 60 miles an hour for trucks. But I'm at 55 today, and I keep kicking off the cruise control. He wasn't even looking. He wasn't even looking. I'm gonna cool out from here a little bit. The windows will steam up. Where are my trucker buddies today? Besides Ellen. Ellen's in here. Where are my truck drivers? Where's Jeff? Where's Leslie? Where's Wanda? Where are all my trucker buddies? Good morning, Betty. Good morning. What a rainy day, huh? 7:43 a.m. here. 7:44 here in Rogue River. Coming into Grants Pass is what we're doing. Grants Pass, Oregon. There's the Grants Pass mill, lumber mill, off to the right. There are all the stacks of lumber off to the right. And lots of wood. Yeah, and one of our great viewers, Kelly P., she lives here in Grants Pass. Oh, this is Rogue River still. We're real close to Grants Pass. This is Rogue River. There's Rogue River, Gold Hill, and then Center Point. How can you see? Yeah, well, that's why I'm going so slow, Betty. It is not easy. That's why I'm going so slow. You have two brothers? Who's that? Who's that? Oh, Diana. That I think you've said that before. You've got two brothers in Grants Pass. So we will wave at Diana's brothers and at Kelly when we go through Grants Pass. We're still in Rogue River. In fact, we just crossed the Rogue River. This is the Rogue River Valley. It's gorgeous down here, but it's Oregon, yeah. Okay, excellent. I'm hoping that, I'm out in, do you know where Carver is? The little town of Carver? We're like 2-3 miles up from the Carver Bridge on Springwater Road. And, we're out in the country a ways. Yes, it is beautiful here, Diana. And I hope it's not too bad, but, if it rains, it rains. I won't work the horses. The boys could probably use some time in the round pen with me, getting their heads screwed on straight while Mom's in Vegas. I might do a little... Well, look who's here, you guys. From the Secret Yarnery. Oh, it is crochet weather. It is crochet weather. You guys, look who's here. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm so excited. I am so excited to see you, Krista. Krista's here. Krista's in the house. Yeah, I was just saying, because I'm headed home today, I'm dropping this load in our yard. I'm going to be live again next Thursday, Krista. If you would like to go live with me for a few minutes, we'll talk. I'm going to do a live channel relaunch. And, wouldn't it be cool, you guys, to say hi to Krista in the live when I get my, yes, this is okay. It would be a little later in the morning, but yeah, let's talk. I'll email you, and I'm going to be giving away a handful of things. And wouldn't it be great, you guys, maybe I'll buy something of Krista's and give it away. Yeah. Sure thing. Yes, let's talk, Krista. Oh, it's so cool to see you. What an honor, you guys, to have Krista of the Secret Yarnery come join us. Driving down the road. No crochet going on in this truck this morning. But, you know, driving truck gets in the way of crochet. Yeah, but when I get home, I'm going to get home this evening. I'll be sitting in the yarn bus crocheting, that's for sure, with the heater on. Oh, it's so wonderful to see you. Yes, I will be emailing you hopefully by the end of the day. I know that our time difference is pretty, so two hours from now. Okay, so what time is it there right now, Krista? Yes, she is a great teacher. Yes. If any of you have been living under a rock and haven't seen any of Krista's tutorials, go check her out. Seriously, go check her out. Yeah, okay, so exact, because it's 7:48 a.m. here. So is it 7:48 p.m. there? Maybe we'll go earlier. Maybe we'll go at like 8 o'clock in the morning. What do you think? 8 o'clock in the morning here, if it's 8 o'clock in the morning there? Because it's 10 till 8 right now. Maybe we'll do this thing 6:48 p.m. Okay, so that would be so you're 11 hours ahead of me. Look at that windshield steaming up on me. Okay, let's get that taken care of. We have Kristen in the house, but this week coming, I am off with the kids. Hit me. Oh, the week after. Okay, we'll do something the week after. Because I'll be there. I'll probably be home. Yeah. Krista from the Secret Yarnery, everyone. And like I said, if you've been living under a rock and haven't checked out Krista yet, be sure to do that. The Secret Yarnery. All those ice yarns on her back wall. Oh my goodness. I so love ice. Chris, I have like 3 or 4 projects going on here in the truck, all using ice yarn. Love the ice yarn. Love it. Love it so much. Maybe I'll give away some ice yarn next week, you guys. We'll see. We're coming into Grants Pass, Oregon. Krista, I hope you have your seatbelt on. Because that's a rule here in the truck. You cannot be hanging out the window, waving at the DOT guys. Gotta have your seatbelt on, and sometimes helmets, because this road gets a little rough. Gets a little rough out here. Yeah, I have noticed that not only with ice yarn, but I used to give away color packs, like 10 skein color packs of oh, I've lost it, paint box yarn over on Lovecrafts. But it seems like, oh, I bet it's rough. I bet it is. Seems like every time I go to look for a color pack from Lovecrafts for paint box yarns, they're not keeping those in stock very well. I hope that changes because I love giving those away as gifts. I mean, what crocheter wouldn't like a color pack of paint box yarns, you know, maybe in a Christmas colors or spring colors. You know, maybe I'll do Simply Cotton or Simply DK. Maybe they've got some color packs in different sizes. All of us, yes! I do love paint box yarns. Oh my goodness. And I love all the paint box, not just the Aran. I like the DK and the cotton and all the cakes and the chunkies. Oh. Love them all. Love them all. Oh, yes. I love those labels. Love them. Yes. haven't we all been subscribed for years to Krista? I mean, seriously. When I got back into crocheting back in the day, ooh, it's been years now. Krista is one of the first channels I really got into, especially. She did this massive, one video of hers that was really, really long, but I watched it over and over again. Oh, let's talk about Krista. I watched it over and over again. It seems like it was an hour or two long. But it was an unboxing of this massive box of ice yarns, and I was poring over all the descriptions, and I thought, wow, and look at all that ice yarn on her wall, and I was just mesmerized. So I've been a fan ever since. And that was probably 2013-ish. No, it was later. It was a little later than that. But when I found that video, I was like, oh, look at all those ice yarns. Can I buy ice yarns? That's just weird. That comes from overseas. I don't know if I can do that. You know, the whole thing. Yeah, loved it. And then you were doing this. People would send you a certain kind of yarn, and you would compare it to ice yarns. Loved that whole series. And of course, your lives are always fun and entertaining. All your videos are. All your videos are. It is scary. And it was like, you know, I was still pretty new back into, because I learned how to crochet a big granny square once in the 4th grade. But then I really got into it around 2013-ish and later. That's when I really got serious. And of course, at YouTube. We had people like Krista on YouTube. So I wasn't just relying on my neighbor down the street to teach me what to do next, or show me how I messed up that granny square blanket. But now we had people like Krista and Mikey and Sarah Jane and all the people giving us the information. You know, I was learning about yarn fibers. You know, drape. I was learning about drape. Oh yes, we have cup holder parties, Krista. When I get pulled into a way station, I throw the phone into the cup holder, and I tell you what, it's like the cat's away, the mice will play. They get into that cup holder. They've got a bar in there. They've got a stage. They've got a pool room. I think they've got a jacuzzi. They've got a quiet room for crocheting. I mean, all the things you can imagine are in there. And then poor Sandy from Left is Right Crochet, she gets in there and she's like, what a mess. Who left all these shells and sticky stuff all over the floor of the cup holder? And old Debbie, she gets down there on the floor underneath the bar, and she gets sticky stuff in her hair. Oh, isn't that great? I love that. I love when she takes yarn. I think my favorite thing was taking the yarn, you know, that somebody sends her, and you know, and was comparing it to different ice yarns. So we all want to know what the crossover yarn is, and that has been so helpful. Of course, I'm a Saber 100 junkie. But we were just talking about this yesterday from Angela from My Precious Yarnery about the natural cotton worsted for dishcloths and all the kitchen stuff that I have been working on. But I'm using the Saber 100 for Tina's Montana blanket. That's my big 2024 goal, is to get that done. But you guys, yeah, definitely take a look at Krista's library. She has got a lot of great tutorials, and they're easy. Easy. She's a great teacher. She gives us great information. So Krista, yeah, I will definitely get in touch with you. We'll talk. We'll do something. We'll do coffee. We'll do dinner, whatever. In a live. Yes. So cool, Krista. Krista, I wanna bring your attention to Yes, it is easier to be recognized. I don't have nearly as many fans as Krista. But Krista, I want to bring your attention to a link in the description box for my friend Amber over at Fostering Crochet by Amber. And I'm encouraging people to go watch that. That is her 2024 goals, crochet goals, and they are ambitious. And it gets, I just get all giggly and warm and fuzzy when I hear her talk about, yeah, it's yes, it is impossible to keep up. But anyway, Amber at Fostering Crochet, she is talking about her 2024 goals, and we are calling her the 2024 Crochet Triathlon, and we are going to cheer her on in her goals. She wants to do 12 Sophie's Universe blankets. She does. Absolutely she does, Marion. There is no doubt. No doubt. Yeah, so I'm encouraging everybody to go check out Fostering Crochet with Amber Allen and her 2024 goals video, and how it's ambitious, it's exciting, it gets my blood running. I'm just so excited for her. And, you know, she runs a foster home. She's got a mother that's in and out of the hospital. Even her oldest daughter, adult daughter, was in the hospital recently, and these are her goals for 24. You know, on top of all those Sophie's Universe blankets, she has other goals, and oh my goodness, Krista, it's amazing. It just makes my tummy tickle thinking about it. I just want to giggle. Hi, Carrie. Everybody, Carrie from Boise is here. Carrie from Boise's here. Carrie, we're talking to. We've got Krista from The Secret Yarnery here in the chat. Pretty amazing, huh? Oh my goodness. Aren't they great? Aren't they great, Ellen? Yes. So, Krista, I hope you have time to check out Amber's. I gotta get over because there are trucks on the shoulder. Gotta get over. Gotta do a little truck driving here. I hope you all check out Amber's video link in the description box, because we are cheering her on. You know, all I do is drive truck. That's all I do. But she runs a foster home. She's taking care of her mom. She's had... Yes! Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You know, she does all these things. Somebody came into her house and vandalized it one day after she left. So she deals with all of these things, but yet she gets 10 times more pieces done in a year than I even get close to. I can't keep up with her. She does some beautiful work, and so we are cheering Amber on and supporting her in her goals. Krista, when's your next live? I want to show up this time. I haven't been there for a while because it is hard to keep up, but you are so entertaining and you always have great information. I want to be there. I haven't been there for a while because I've been, you know, driving truck. Driving down the road. Tomorrow, 22 hours from now, I will be there, Krista. I will be there. No problem. I will be there. It's usually late. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, Ellen. Oh yeah, Ellen for us. Yes, let's do it. Let's have a pretty tomorrow. Party in the secret yarnery tomorrow. Like around, I'm going to say probably 22 hours, so maybe 6 a.m. Pacific, which would be 9 a.m. Eastern-ish. I'll be there. I will be there. Yeah. That's all right, whenever she goes live. Oh, we just got a road conditions update. Oh my goodness, you guys. So, Mount Ashland is in Southern Oregon. I came over it last night, and then right at the bottom of Mount Ashland is the way station that I spent the night at. I just got a message on the Samsara says that Mount Ashland is in a snowstorm. Thank you, God, for getting me over that mountain before it started. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And here I am, north of it by an hour or so, and it's even stopped raining. Look at that, you guys. It stopped raining. So I'm not white-knuckled on the steering wheel anymore. Woo! I can shut off the windshield wipers. Yay, the secret yarnery, you guys. We'll all be there tomorrow morning. See, 24 hours would be like 8 a.m. tomorrow, 8, 7, 6. I want to say 5 or 6 in the morning. And I'm going to be there because I get up at 4, so I will be there. I'll run out and feed the horses, and then I'll come back in, grab my crochet and my coffee. You'll be there, Marion? Okay, so if it is at 5, that would be 8 o'clock your time. 6:15 a.m. Pacific time. Yes, I will be there. I will have the horses taken care of. I will have the crochet and the coffee out. And we'll just party at the yarnery. It's a date. It is a date. Party in the yarnery. Isn't it great? Oh, I love doing this. I love talking to all of you. 6:15 a.m. Pacific. Yay, Mary, my chat is a bit busy. Won't that be fun, Ellens? That's 9:15 Eastern. Oh, I gotta turn on, I'm only doing 31 up the hill. Yay! Yes! That will be fun. That will be so fun. We're partying in the yarnery. I'll share it out on the community tab this afternoon. Yeah, set an alarm, Marion. Okay, Krista, I am driving a Freightliner, pulling a 53-foot dry van full of, what is it? Kitty litter. Kitty litter from the Nestle Purina plant down in Southern California. Oh, I know, beach girl. That is right. 8:15 a.m. Central. 7:15 a.m. in Boise. There, Carrie. Yep, kitty litter, and kitty litter is heavy. So my whole rig weighs over 77,000 pounds right now, and I'm climbing a hill. The big girl, she is climbing this hill. Kitty litter! I think it's kitty litter. It's usually tiny cats, and that's usually really heavy. They had the trailer loaded and sealed up when I got there. Thank you, Krista. Eastern would be 9:15 a.m. Eastern. Isn't Jack sweet? That's Wanderlust raid. That's right. We'll do a Wanderlust raid at the Secret Yarnery in the morning. I'll post that community tab tomorrow morning. Oh, we get to see the lovely, beautiful Krista. And all that pretty yarn in the background. You hope it's kitty litter. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, who knows what it is. But it's so heavy, I'm pretty sure it's kitty litter. I think that's what they make up there in those mountains where that factory is. I think they're chopping up clay for kitty litter. And it's one of the heaviest loads. Okay, I'll be right there, Betty. Who all needs kitty litter? Raise your hand. I'll just swing by on my way home. You know what? That's just as gorgeous. Seeing plants and blankets. I've seen that. I've seen that, Krista, recently. And it's gorgeous. I love seeing the finished pieces. I love seeing your finished pieces. And I love it, like, for years she had that mile a minute on the, like, on the, right behind her. And I always drooled over that mile a minute. It's right behind her. I need to make one of those. I need to add that to my sweatshirt list for 24. I use wood pellets like horse bedding. Kim, I'm going to let you all in on a little secret. It might be a little TMI, but I use the horse bedding because the horse bedding wood pellets are cheaper than the stove pellets. I have a big 20-pound Tidy Cat tub in here that I fill up with those horse bedding pellets, and I put a scoop in my garbage can every morning. Just saying. Feed the kids! Feed the kids! It'd be nice if you fed the children, Krista. It was so good seeing you, and we will see you tomorrow morning at the Secret Yarnery for a Wanderlust raid. So good to see you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you there. See you there. Kitty litter. Biggest of hugs. Oh, I feel so. that gets me all fuzzy. It gets me all gooey. It's better for the cats than clay and chemicals, that's for sure. Bye, Krista. Well, and just saying, I don't have any cats on the truck, but I do put a scoop in my garbage can, and that garbage can doubles for a lot of things. Being a girl on the road, we gotta do what we gotta do, right? Yeah, I go to the feed store, the Gerber feed store. And canned cat food? Well, I don't have a cat. But if I had a cat, I'd feed him canned cat food. If I had a dog again, he would be eating all raw food and canned food. No more dry food. I think that contributed to Dooley's mouth cancer. And I miss my baby. And I miss Jack. I can't pull, you know, and here's the thing. If I'm parked in a truck stop somewhere, let's say I'm parked at that awful truck stop in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm not getting off that truck in the middle of the night. And besides, I'm at an age now, if I was getting off the truck in the middle of the night, I wouldn't have any time to sleep. And then in the morning, there's a garbage can nearby. Every morning, I hunt down that garbage can. Yeah, there's a little bit of fog here, and the roads are still really, really wet, so I'm slowing down going down this grade around the corner. And it's just misty. interesting, but yeah, it's getting foggy. 20 years. I know, isn't that amazing? But Dooley, who was fed pretty high quality food his whole life, ended up with mouth cancer, a tumor in the roof of his mouth. And Jack just, I think he was inbred and he had a neurological problem. He was not chemically balanced in the brain. So I lost him. And this is the longest I've gone without a dog in 15 years.